Here we are again. Morning. Do you know how many times I keep saying probably as many times I've had packs of discos in my lifetime throughout these videos by the time we finish, but there we go. Yeah, morning, and we're still rolling. I'm determined to see this to the end because I've got stuff to say. Now, I'm not going to... We're getting to the bit where I've met him. He that shall not be named for the first time. Now, I'm going to be truthful and I'm going to give my opinions on how it happened, because let's face it, I was there, and my version, because everyone seems to have had it except me and my family. So yeah, so what I say is my opinions and my versions, and like anyone else that's got opinions, I'm entitled to do that. And god damn it, I'm saying it. Anyway, yeah, will I try and tidy it up a bit? I don't know. And again, this show's been out for like... Oh, no, I'll do it again. No, I can't do it. Oh, I'm not doing it again. I can't be asked. So, yeah, this show was out 16 years ago. So he's trying to pace and put things together back how I remember it as well. But equally, you got to remember... After everything I went through to get there, and after the show was done, I saw it on the telly once, and I maybe watched it another time, but then I didn't watch it again after that. It was too traumatising, to be fair, and then it just got worse. So I don't watch the programme, and when people tag me, God bless you, little consorts, they've been tagging me in people's remakes and stuff that he does. Oh, Jesus, I did put a teeth filter on. Look at that. I didn't think it was going to be that wet. Oh, well, we're stuck in this video with it now, and it won't happen on the next one, but here we go. So, yeah, people tag me in that, and when I listen to those videos, I have to turn the volume down, so I don't hear myself screaming my son's name. Is it too late to change his son's name? I know he's 30, and he probably may appreciate it, but am I legally allowed to change his name now? Anyway, but that's not the point. Yeah, so... The door opened and there he stood for the first time, he that shall not be named. Now, my son opened the door and in his school uniform, so I know it was first thing in the morning, he was obviously getting ready to go to school, and they brought him in. And that's when I met him for the first time. Now, don't tell me you don't judge people on how you look. Even in your head, even if you say, oh, I'm a beautiful person, and I'm never going to judge and say, you really look, right? He was orange. Yeah, he was really orange. Up front, and he looked smart, and he was orange, and he had like a square head. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been put in Roblox and stuff, and I imagine that they're square, but why is he not in it? He looks like a Roblox, because I've seen the little picture and everything. I'm allowed to say things like this right now at this stage, by the way, because, well, he called me a massive fatty, and I let him do it without punching him to the throat, but that's... You know, we'll go into all that in a minute. Well, I don't know if it's going to be in a minute or not, but it'll be at some point down the line. Anyway, so we let him in. He looked smart. He sat on my sofa and introduced himself, and he had a little chat to us, and we talked about our family, and when I let him make the remarks and I let him make the comments, and we told him about the ins and outs of ourselves, and we opened ourselves as to why we are there, why we signed up for it, why we are doing what we're doing. And I didn't know who he was. I didn't know. I mean, obviously looking after it, he had a few things to say on Good Morning Britain or whatever it is, and made a few choice comments like Katie he's a bit like a male Katie Hopkins, but to be fair, Katie Hopkins, I don't know if it's with age, but I quite like her at this point, at some point, some of the things she says, not when she said stuff down the line, but yeah, when, you know, we all change, we all grow, some of us more outwards than upwards, but that's not the point. So yeah, and then he mapped out bits and pieces of what the show was about, what he was about, his ethos, and what was going to happen. That was just taking the lids off the tin. We didn't scrape the cream away to see what was underneath and what was going to happen, but it felt all right at the time, even though we just had a couple of comments and stuff like that. And then from there, we were set up some activities that we had to do as well. What we did in a day, and other things that we had to do in order to move forwards. Now, I'm going to move on. This may seem like these videos are going to be like loads, because this is already 5 minutes and I waffle. But if you want everything and you want an authentic me, well, you're just going to have to put up with that, aren't you? So yeah, so we'll go into it more, and I will try and send more of these videos out regularly. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it now.